Right, we have cleansed and explored the treasure site, which was an unexplored location over here. So the treasure site was a site battle. We encountered a lot of giant rats. I think I rolled up the maximum number, which was 12, and I think there were another 3 that were added during the game, thanks to markers and stuff. But I did manage to hold the field, so we get an extra 3 loot rolls. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo. Right, so that was the little bit of intro for that. Like I mentioned just now, this battle for campaign turn 3 was a site battle. It had a few extra bits and pieces going on compared to normal games, so it was good. I enjoyed it. It was a little bit worrisome at times with the number of enemies that could potentially have caused us problems. It could have been a lot worse. They could have grouped together a lot earlier. But the real thing that sort of stood out for me was the limited ammunition rule. I really don't like that. So I think I'm going to incorporate a house rule where basically limited ammunition doesn't apply. It just seems a bit silly to have bows and you can't bloody use them. I mean, you saw it with my dice rolls. The dice gods hateth me. So yeah, that was a site battle. My first battle, my first kind of game in Borderlands, and I enjoyed it, and we did okay. However, I did celebrate too early, and poor Holan paid the penalty for that. So I'm going to have to check Holan for injuries. So now, with the battle over, we need to do the bonk bonk, got plenty of bookmarks, the resolution stage, which is the post-battle stage, where I check injuries, experience, loot, and everything else. Now, I don't think, and again, based on my reading of the book and watching other videos, I don't think this is as long as the 5 parsecs version of this stage, but we'll see what happens. Right, the first thing that we need to check for the resolution stage, the post-battle stage, is for the, the adventure points. Here's the thing, I don't know whether I actually get any adventure points because doing an unknown location doesn't have an entry here. See, normally you do like an enemy threat encounter or a raid or a rider patrol or aberration, unique foes, etc., etc. But unknown locations, or specifically the site battle, is not actually listed on the table. So I don't know if I get adventure points. So what I'm going to do is I've put the question on the Facebook group. I haven't had a reply yet. What I'll do is when I do the editing, I'll put the answer or the reply up the top here so that we can know, for future reference and also for my warband, whether I actually get adventure points or not for this battle. So this is something I'll be doing later. I'll be confirming, like I say, I'll confirm during the editing, and I'll put the answer up here. So at the moment, this is KIV. I'm going to be doing the adventure points later once I get an answer. What's next? Okay, next is to check for injuries and flight in the dark. Now, flight in the dark is where you exit the battle for one reason or another, or you leave early, or you escape, or you flee. Some battles, I think it also says if you don't achieve the objective, you also have to roll. So flight in the dark is basically where things can happen to you as you run away from the battle. Maybe you get caught by the enemy force as you're running away. Maybe you encounter stragglers from the warband that you're fighting against. Maybe you come across animals in the dark. Things like this, where basically the punishment for running away or fleeing, things can happen. Now, if the battle's going against you and you decide to kind of leave the battle rather than have everybody die, I think one random member of your warband will have to roll. And there are separate tables for heroes and followers. Also, if you have a warband member who becomes a casualty during the game, like Holan, They also have to roll for injuries at this point, and again there are injury tables, one for heroes and one for followers. So what we're going to be doing now is we are going to be rolling for Holan and see whether she receives any injuries. She is a follower, so I'll be rolling on this table here. If the characters have wounds during the game, that's fine. They lose those, end of campaign turn, the wounds all go. Next campaign turn, they're ready. But if they become a casualty in the game, then we have to roll. So we are going to roll on the injury table for followers. We are going to roll black first. We get a 0. That's not good. That's not good. Dead. Oh, no. No. I should have gone white first. Now, she's dead. Which causes a little bit of a conundrum. I can either lose her and maybe do a recruit activity during the next preparation stage for campaign turn 4. I can try and recruit a new follower. Or let's move this out of the way for a second. Or I can burn a story point to re-roll the dice. I think the thing is that at the moment the followers, they haven't got any advancements. They haven't developed anything. They're brand spanking new. She's got literally 1 XP. I don't think followers gain XP, so she's literally got nothing there. So I think also it says here, so we can recover their items, but a randomly selected weapon or piece of armor is damaged. So either her light armor, standard weapon, or self bow will become damaged, but we'll get the others back. But we'll also get +1 story point if they're killed. I think I'm gonna kill her. The thing is, I had to use a story point the last session, and I don't think they're as easy to get in this game as with 5 parsecs. Again, I don't know yet. I have to play. I don't know whether I want to waste a story point on a brand new follower. Once they get some advancements, they might be worth spending story points on. But at the moment, I can try. Recruit will take gold, won't it? Just give me 1 sec. I'm just gonna quickly check in terms of recruitment how much it costs. Right, to recruit, I've got to make a 7+ leadership roll. Now, leadership is something that I don't have. It's going to cost 1 gold as well, but I do get a +1 if I go back to my town. So 1 gold, and I need to roll a 6+ to get another follower. Oh, shut up, you little prick. Stupid little kids on their bikes everywhere. Decisions. Shall I spend the story point, or shall I just let her die and try and do a recruit? Because the chances are that if I re-roll, I could kill her again. Because for followers, there's a 30% chance of death anyway. No, I took ages painting her figure. I don't want to lose it yet. So what I will do is I will use a story point. So I have 2 left, and I will re-roll the dice. So we are going to re-roll. Right, so we're re-rolling the dice. Black first. 92. Knocked out, no recovery time required. She's back to normal. Everything's pucker. Absolutely brilliant. So, I mean, it cost me a story point, but we're back to 6 fully functioning members of the warband. Okay. I need to try and get more story points. I've only got 2 left now. And they're valuable. They're worth more than gold. All right. So that's that done. Excellent. What's next? Check for advancement. Okay, so this is XP. So let us Oops, sorry, move the camera. Let us go and check for the XP. Right, so XP, survive the encounter, so they all get 1 except for Holan, but I don't think followers get XP. Each hero, yeah, so followers don't get XP. So these guys all get 1. What else? Enemy leader slain. Well, again, this is where it's a little bit different from 5 parsecs. With 5 parsecs, it's the first person to get a kill that gets the bonus. In this game, it's whoever kills an enemy leader gets +1. So Odo got the first kill, but Kend got the leader kill. So that's another 1 for Kend. So we've got, so it's 1, 2, 1, 1 at the moment. Heroic Slayer, distributor, aberration. No, didn't kill any aberrations. Held the field. Hang on a sec. Another little idiot on his bike. Held the field or achieved objectives. Well, I did both, but you don't get both XP. You only get one or the other. So all of my guys are getting 2. All of my heroes are getting 2. The followers are getting nothing. But Kend is getting 3. So Abel is up to 4. Kend is up to 5. Bertio is up to 5. And Odo is up to 4. Which means they all get an advancement. The first advancement is when you're at 4 XP. Again, this is another way where 5 leagues is different from 5 parsecs. In 5 parsecs, you earn the XP and then you spend it. You use it to get advancements. In 5 leagues, it's a running total. Kind of like D&D, or how the old D&D used to work. And then you'll get advancements at different levels. So all of my heroes are getting their first advancement roll. Really nice. For followers, followers do not make rolls on the advancement table, but from their proximity to the action have a chance to acquire new talents. For each follower who remains on the table at the end of battle, roll percentage. Again, it's a typing mistake in the old version. Okay, so basically Holan didn't get because she was a casualty, I think. So I think Tim will get a flash of insight. We'll do him first, since we're there. So Tim, like I said, I don't think Holan will get one because she was a casualty, even though she was a casualty right at the end, searching. Actually, should I give her an advancement? Because, I mean, she basically survived the battle. It was only as we were basically walking around checking the markers that she died. Sorry, it's a solo game. I'm going to make a ruling. She's going to get an advancement because, like I say, she died from after battle events. So I'm fine with that. I'm going to give her one as well. An advancement, that is, not the other thing. Right. So we're rolling percentage. So first of all, we'll look at Tim, black first, 27, nothing. Holan, we're going to roll white first, 72. Skill gained. I can select a skill for Holan. Okay, let us have a look. Right, we are at the skill table here. This is back at page 24. I am going to give her the scouting skill. It kind of fits her background kind of thing. So she is now going to have +2 scouting. Okay. So that's what she earned from this battle. She earned scouting skill, which could be useful later on. All right, let us go back and do the other experience. Another thing is that there is actually an adventure milestone here where you can try to promote a follower to become a hero. But for this, remember, in previous videos, I've mentioned about how you use adventure points to do these milestones. Yeah, and remember that I lost all my adventure points? Yeah. I can't do that. Right, let us continue with the advancements. Now, like I mentioned just now, all of my heroes have basically gone up to the next level. So they're getting their first advancements. So to begin with, we are going to roll for Abel. And Abel is our mystic. So he'll be rolling on the mystic advancement table. Everybody else is on the non-mystic table. So we're rolling for Abel first. We get 91. Spell improvement. Okay, so these are... Okay, so we have to follow the progression here. So we basically gain a new random spell. That sounds interesting. Right, I did actually print out the spell lists as a quick reference. So we are going to roll for a new random spell. So we white first as normal. We get 47. 47 is heal. Didn't I take that one already? Yeah, I took that one already. So I think I have to do another spell. I'm going to roll again. I don't think I can have the same spell. I've got heal already. So let's do a new one. White first. 88. 88 is summon. Ooh, I can summon a magical creature or construct. Okay, that sounds nice. So we've got a new spell, summon. Very, very nice. Right, who's next? We have Bertio. So Bertio is rolling on the non-mystic table. So we roll percentage. White first. We get 80. Combat skill increase. So Bertio becomes +2. Nice. Next is Kend. Kend also is rolling on non-mystic. White first, as usual. 0.3. Select speed increase or skill selection. Speed could be useful. So at the moment my speed is 4 + 3. If I take a speed increase, it becomes 6 + 3. Ooh. Or I can get a skill. Now, I think I'm going to take speed. So his speed is now 6 + 3. He's going to be a fast bugger. All right, and finally we have Odo. What's Odo going to get? 0. Oh. Select luck increase or will increase. Now, he is a halfling, so he can only have one point of luck, if I remember correctly. Right, I'm not sure about limits on luck, but humans are the only ones who can have more than 1 point of will. Luck is, again, from what I'm reading, luck is only usable to basically prevent death during the injury roll, but will can be used for a few different things. But I think luck is just too useful not to have. So, Odo, fuck off, you muppet. So I'm going to give Odo 1 point of luck. That will be his advancement. All right, so that is the XP done, I think. Yep, that's the adventure. So the XP done. What's next? So we've done advancement, loot. Right, excellent. What does the thing say for loot? It says, if you achieved your objective, you may roll once. Some events may grant you additional. Yes. So I can basically I'm going to give 4 loot rolls. And then we've got unusual finds as well. Okay, so we've got 4 loot rolls. Let us do the loot. Let us do the loot rolls. Do. Right, first loot roll. White first. 41. 41 is armor. Okay. So, okay, armor table. White first. 24. Fine light armor. Okay, I'll just write all these at the top. So we got fine light armor. Okay. Meh. Meh. Next one. Next loot roll, second loot roll. We get 72 consumables. Consumables. We get 42 misty water flower. Misty water flower. 2 doses. Let's take a see what that is. 1 second. Right, misty water flower. Okay, a character that becomes a casualty due to a poison attack or similar recovers without needing to roll on the post-battle injury. No effect mid-battle. Okay, so if due to poison I get a casualty, I can use 1 dose of this and I don't have to roll for injuries. Okay, useful. But like I say, I could probably do with some better armor and some weapons, to be honest. Okay, let's get back for the other 2 rolls. Other two loot rolls. All right, third roll on the table. What do we get? Oops. What do we get? We get 26. 26 is weapon. Yes. All right, so we're rolling here for the sub-table for weapon. We get 61. 61, improved war spear. Yes. All right, roll d6. It's a 4. It's a quick. Oops, sorry, move the camera. So it's a improved war spear. Quick, I'll look that up later and find out exactly what that is because that sounds awesome. All right, fourth and last loot roll is a 57. 57 is a tool. I wish that had have rolled the other way onto the 1, then it would banana. So tools, where are the tools at? Okay, tools rolling again. We get 83. 83 is a strange map. Ooh. Strange map. Does it lead me to another unexplored location? Maybe? Where's the strange map at? Is it here or is it back in the other section? I bet it's back at the other. I bet it's back at the other place. Yep, it's back at the other page. Give me 1 sec. Yep, it was back at the other section. Right, strange map. It's not clear who drew this, but it marks an area you've missed in your travels. Add an unexplored location to the wilderness of your campaign map. Okay, so I can put it anywhere, but it's another unexplored location. So what I'm going to do for the strange map, I'm just going to put here page 65, so I can remember what it's all about. Now, let's just have a quick look here. Wasn't there something about improved weapons? You got improved armor. Where's the thing about improved weapons? Oh, here we go. Quick. Enemy cannot use parry. Ooh, damn. Looks like Bertio's got a new war spear, which means I can give his war spear to someone else. Very nice. So that's all 4 loot rolls. Let's go back and check, because I think there's 1 or 2 more things I still have to do. Right, so we've done the loot. We got 4 pieces of loot. Now we have to roll for unusual finds. If you held the field, roll D100 on the unusual finds table, page 190. Using the column appropriate to the scenario type. Okay, to see if you find anything unexpected. Okay. I hope I don't get this one. Nothing of interest. That's boring. So page 190 for unusual finds. Okay, so it's here. So we were doing a site battle. So we could get weapons, coins, victim remains, excellent weapons, nice stuff, even more nice stuff, wonderful stuff. Oh, okay, nice. So we're going to roll on here and see what we get. All right, let us roll the dice and see what we get. Right, let's roll on unusual finds to see what we find. We get a 49. A 49, Site battle, sorry. 49 is excellent weapon. Among the blood-stained debris, you find a weapon in perfectly good condition. Roll d6. Okay. I can live with that. Another nice little weapon. So we're rolling a d6. We get a 5. Another bastard sword. Oh, yes. Okay, I can do with that. Bastard sword. Now, is there any special things with it? Is it fine or anything? No, it's just a weapon. Okay. But I ain't going to say no to another bastard sword and another war spear. Screw that. Screw that. All right. Very, very nice. So that was step 5, unusual finds. Step 6, where's step 6? Okay, step 6, settle in. If you are in the same map area as a settlement, you can begin the next campaign turn in town. Well, I am in the same location. Okay, so in this area here, we have a town and this treasure site. Well, I think now that I have basically cleared the site of all the stuff, I think that's going to go and I can get rid of that little icon. But I can go back to town. So for the next campaign turn, I will be in town to start with. I also need to add, thanks to the strange map, I also had to have, I have to, God, what's the matter with me? I also have to add another unexplored location somewhere on the map. I'll do that before the next campaign turn. I'll do that off screen. All right, so we've settled in. So next time we're going to be in town. Right, step 7, news travels. This is good because this is a little thing where the world's not standing still around you. Things are happening around you, both good and bad. I think, if I remember correctly, I've had good and bad things happen from here. But it's kind of, this step 7 is basically what's happening in the world around you this turn kind of thing. And it's really interesting. But like I say, there are some bastard things on here as well. So we are going to roll to see what's happening in the world around us this turn. So, news travels. Roll D100 on the table here. It's a pretty big table. Okay, we're rolling. Let's go black first this time, shall we? We get 20. 20, okay. A community is in need of supplies. Randomly select a settlement you are not currently in. If you travel to it within the next 2 campaign turns, you can skip your next upkeep costs and gain 2 adventure points. Well, I do have to travel to the other settlements anyway. I've got that... Where is it? I have that thing I need to do. I've got that thing. You know, that thing. The quest thing, contract thing. I have succeeded. So I've succeeded at 1. 2 and 3 I haven't done yet. So I do have to travel to the other 2 settlements anyway. So I can do that. I can do that. But it's got to be done within the next 2 campaign turns. Okay. So let me put down here. News, travels. This is page 191. And I rolled... What I rolled? 20. Okay, so that could get us 2 adventure points. All right. So that's done. And that is it. That's it for the resolution. So campaign turn 3 is complete. We were quite lucky with the injury roll, even though I had to spend a story point to make it lucky. Everyone else is okay. I've got a bunch of new weapons, which I'm not going to say no to. I do have another set of light armor, which is kind of meh, kind of redundant, really. I mean, I could give to Kend. I mean, it's not an improvement of the armor, but it is fine, which means it won't get damaged so easy. But yeah, that is the end of campaign turn 3. Be sure to join me in campaign turn 4, where we will roll up what's going to happen next. Okay, guys, thank you very much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed this. I think this one was a little bit long. I don't know whether it was because of the site battle or because of, I don't know why it was so long. but I did try to edit it down as much as I could. Anyway, guys, thank you very much for watching. Please take a moment to like and subscribe. Take care of yourselves. Cheers.